Beautiful day. So, all right. So let me turn it towards this. Okay. All right. So the story on this spread. Okay. I was doing this spread before I had left out the house. I put it. I was on the video. Somehow the video cut off. I don't know what happened, but the video cut. Okay. Excuse me. I put the I went like this, right, and I gathered all the cards, and I put all the cards back in the deck, okay, with the other in the crate with the other cards, right, the deck like this thick. So I go to get the crate, and these same a bunch of cards are like these cards fell out. Okay, I didn't know it was these cards, all right, but the cards fell out, and I'm like, oh, I gotta pick these cards up. I'm thinking that it's just some random cards, you know, they fell out the crate, right? No, this is the same exact 11 cards that I had out already that fell out, okay, and I put them back in the deck, okay. They fell out, the same exact ones. So I gotta do this reading, okay. I have to. There's no way I'm getting around this. I gotta do it, okay. So yeah, let's get it. All right. So it's a mess. It's a man. It's a male, okay, for sure, a male. And this man, he is like, he's a womanizer, okay? We had, these are the two first cards that had came out. Oblivious and womanizer. So this is man, he the type of man, right? Where he would, you would be sitting around this man, and he would have you feeling like you're not even right there. He'll act like you're not even there. He don't even acknowledge you. He the type of person where he try to act as if he does not acknowledge your presence. He try to act as if he does not hear you talking to him sometimes. He might even do that. He the type of person just make you feel very low about yourself, okay, when you're in his presence. Like, he doesn't even care, okay? Yeah. Yes. He the type of person will use this tactic here where he'll try to act oblivious as if he doesn't see you, he doesn't acknowledge you, he doesn't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But he uses this tactic to womanize. Yes. It's like he plays on women in this way. Especially the ones that he don't really want. Okay, he just wants something from. He just wants to use it as supply. He will treat this way. I'm getting that the one that he actually wants, he will open up to that one and chase after that one. Okay, he will do the most for that one. Okay, but the ones that he don't want, that he would just use as supply, he's going to just treat them like he don't even see them. Like, he blind. Like, he ain't even see them. He don't even see them sitting in front of them. Okay, yeah. Like, he that type of person. Okay, he's a womanizer here. It's somebody that's a womanizer, I mean. And then we have emotional support. So I'm getting a whoever was connected to a man like this, a masculine like this, right? I'm getting a this feminine that he was with, because this, what came out in the reading was a divine feminine. This is divine feminine here that he was doing this to. This wasn't just no regular woman, okay? This was the divine feminine here. Somebody that was put in his life literally to help him change. Somebody was put in his life to help him grow. Somebody was put in his life, okay, for a higher purpose here. Somebody that he called in, okay, yeah, that he prayed for, okay, that he didn't even know he asked God for. He asked the Most High for this woman. She came in, and she didn't come wrapped in a package that he wanted her to come in. She came how the way she came, okay? And it was time for this man to grow up, and he didn't. It was time for this man to see the bigger picture, and he didn't, okay? Whether it was something that he was supposed to learn from her, okay, or learn about himself, okay, and she was there to be in his presence to help guide him through that. Oh, you get what I'm saying? To help him in his level in his life, to get to the next phase of his life and growth, okay, of growth. So it's like, I'm getting this woman, right? She got to a point where, this divine feminine, she got to a point where she was done. She was done with allowing this man to treat her like this. She was done with allowing this man to just treat her like she's not even right there, okay, because she know her worth. I'm getting, she walked away from him. And when she walked away from him, it was like she started to pour into herself, okay? I'm getting her just walking away, her starting to love herself now, putting more energy into her instead of like allowing herself to be around that type of energy. It's as if That was the emotional support I'm getting that she needed right there. Okay, she started giving herself love and care and attention that she was giving to this man that wasn't doing nothing but draining her of her energy. Okay, yeah. Playing on her heartstrings. Okay, draining her of her energy. The emotional support that she was giving herself in this moment when she walked away, okay, was all she needed. Okay, to begin healing here. I'm getting that she woke up one day and was just like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this no more, and just moved on. Okay, because we got moving on as the next card. Yeah, it was as if she started to awaken and heal, and she is like, she could have ran into somebody that was treating her a lot better, or she could have like just got tired and got fed up. She was just at that point in her life. Okay, yeah, this is the divine feminine we talking about. This is somebody that was on a journey here. Yeah. Soul searching journey here. Yeah, it's like she moved on from this. Okay, she started to like see the importance in being very gentle with herself. Okay, and in the way she treats herself and allow herself to be treated here by men. She wanted a gentleman at this point, not a man that sits around and act like she not even right there. Okay, who wants to be in a dry connection like that? All right, yeah. So it's like she moved on. This womanizer I'm getting did not like this. This womanizer did not like how this divine feminine just up and walked and moved on. Okay, and chose a gentle life. Okay, and chose to be stress-free here I'm getting with this gentle. Okay, yeah. It's like this divine feminine realized that she was a divine feminine. She realized her worth and who she is. Yes. And she kept herself busy. She kept herself very busy at this point. Okay, I'm getting it. She started to like, you know what else I'm getting to? She kept herself busy to keep herself, I'm getting, not just distracted, but to keep herself, okay, moving forward from this connection here. But I'm also getting to with this white card, being as though it's a white card, and a white card is describing this oblivious womanizer here. I'm getting that this divine feminine moved on. When this divine feminine moved on, this womanizer started to feel that. He started to feel the absence of this divine feminine's presence leave. He started to feel this energy from this divine feminine just walk right on up out of his life. It was as if he couldn't take it. It was as if it did something to him. It started shaking him up. Like his energy got shooken up by her moving away from him, and he felt it. I'm getting he started to do things that keep himself busy because of the impact of her presence no longer being, the absence of her presence. Okay, he was shooken up by that. So I'm getting he started to keep himself busy because he could feel the absence of her presence. It was as if it was bothering him and impacting him in such a way where he couldn't cope. He had to keep himself busy to like really cope with the fact that she wasn't giving and pouring into him anymore. I'm getting that she was pouring into him a lot, giving him a lot more than what he should have even gotten. And that's what had this man, I'm getting like very affected by her absence. Yes, he had to start keeping himself busy here. This says breaking and entering in reverse, right? I'm getting a, with this breaking and entering in reverse, I don't know why I just got, because these cards is talking about the divine feminine. I don't know why I just got that maybe this man, I'm getting that this man became so desperate to try to like get back at this feminine because she moved on from him. Okay, that he could have said that she broke into his house or something like that, breaking and entering. Because I'm like, what does breaking and entering got to do with anything? That's the only thing I can think of. Like, he could have like said that this woman broke into his home or something. He could have been saying this to people or something like that, breaking and entering. Or he could have been trying to break into her home, okay, and was unsuccessful. But I'm getting like, if it was him saying that she broke into his home or something like that, it's like, excuse me, she was found to be innocent here. Okay, I'm getting whatever he was doing. Yeah, whatever he was doing out here, I'm getting he got real busy with what he was doing in regards to trying to take her down for him, for her walking away and moving on. Yes, and seeing her worth. Yeah, he got real busy. He started to really show his true colors at this moment when she walked away here. Yeah. This is what I'm getting here. Yeah. I'm getting he could have made false claims about her breaking and entering. Okay, yeah. And then she was proved to be innocent. Whatever claims he was making, it didn't stick here or something like that. That's what I'm getting, y'all. And we also have sexting, adult videos, and nude pics. I'm getting this man could have had, you know, it could have been, all right, so let's say if he did say that she broke into his home or something and it didn't stick. I'm getting that it was text messages that they had together, or videos that she could have sent to him, or nude pics or whatever, right? That could have proven that this woman, you had relations with this woman. This wasn't just some random person. You know what I mean? Like, you was connected with this woman. It's like it was as if he could have tried to make her seem like she was crazy or something. Okay, yeah. Like she was some type of criminal or something. But I'm getting that if it was an investigation that happened, they saw that this man had been texting and had pictures and videos of them and stuff like that together. Yeah. To like further prove that they was more intimate than what he was trying to make it seem like here. Yeah. Or something like that. Yeah. Then it says believe the naysayers in reverse. It's like whoever he was giving this information to, saying that she was doing this stuff, they didn't believe him. Nobody was believing him. Nobody was believing him. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay? We got a couple's date. Okay, I'm not sure how the couple dates is relevant. All right, but that was the last card that came out. Let's keep going. He could have went on a couple's date with someone. Okay, let's keep going here with this reading. What you got? What else you got for me? Oh, Spirit, what you got for me? Okay. There's something significant here you want me to know here. Okay. Oh. So something telling me, okay, so Holy Spirit telling me put sweet talk down first and then protective. Wow. Okay, so this is what came out, y'all. These two came out. Sweet talk, okay, at the couple's date, and protective, okay? So I'm getting somebody could have went on a couple's date. Okay, I'm getting it was this masculine. He went on a couple's date here, right? And I'm getting he was sweet talking somebody. Somebody was sweet talking him on this date here. Somebody was sweet talking him on this date. On this couple's date. He went out on a couple's date. I'm getting somebody invited him out to go on a couple's date here. Like, you need to get out the house. You in here stressing about this female or whatever, right? Or not even that. I'm getting they probably didn't even know he was stressing about this female. I'm getting if he was running his mouth saying lies about this female here to try to like get back at her in some way because she moved on. It was as if he didn't really want nobody to know this or something. Or he could have been just speaking about this a little bit too much here with somebody around here. Could have been like, let's go on a couple's date. Let's get you out the house, right? This person could have been cooped up in the house a lot or something like that, where they was like, let's go on a couple's date. Or they could have just seen that he was like too heavy or too deep into what he was, you know, doing here with this divine feminine that walked away. It was like he was doing too much or something. I'm getting somebody was like, let's go on a couple's date. So he went. I'm getting somebody was trying to sweet talk him on this couple date. I'm getting that it wasn't a feminine who invited him on this couple's date. It was a masculine that was like, go on a date with me and I got somebody for you or something like that. And they were trying to sweet talk him, I'm getting. Yeah, they were trying to sweet talk him. This is what I'm getting here. But I'm getting he was very protective. Yeah, he was very protective, like, of his energy. It was as if he didn't want nothing to do with this feminine for real. It was as if he was being very standoffish, like, protecting his energy, like, just holding back from trying to connect with anybody because he was so stuck on this divine feminine. This is what I'm getting. Okay? Yeah, this is what I'm getting here. Let's keep going. It's like he couldn't deal with the fact that this woman walked away from him. He was so used to this woman pouring into him. That's what came out. Siphoning Listen, y'all. This man was so protective, right, of his energy, because he was all he know how to do is siphon energy. And I'm getting, he didn't want to siphon this one who was talking to him energy. This feminine who could have been trying to sweet talk him on his couple's date, he was protective of his energy with this person, because it was as if he only wanted to just siphon this divine feminine's energy. It was as if this feminine didn't meet up to this standard of submissiveness, okay, of this standard of openness and generosity, okay, yeah, pouring into, okay, him. It was as if she didn't match that vibe, that frequency, that energy, okay, that this divine feminine that had walked away from him was on here. So it's like this person siphons energy from women, so he's a womanizer. Don't forget that. So it's as if none of this was working with this feminine that was trying to sweet talk him and get with him. That I'm getting his homeboy or somebody, a masculine of his, had invited him out to like date, to try to get his mind off of things or something, off of this divine feminine, where he just only know how to siphon, but he didn't want to siphon this feminine's energy. He like, man, I'm getting, he was thinking about this other feminine, or he could have protected his energy in this moment, could have been very protective of his energy, like standoffish towards this feminine. I'm getting, he could have started siphoning her energy in that way. But I'm just getting that he really was he just really wanted to siphon his divine feminine's energy. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What you got for me? Let's keep going. Because I know there's something here that you want me to see. Okay, yeah. This man got a shallow mindset. Okay, yeah. Yeah. He probably could have started siphoning this woman's energy here that was sweet talking him. You know, but I'm getting that he couldn't get off his mind this other divine feminine that walked away from him and who he really wanted to siphon energy from. I'm getting that that's what it was. I'm getting, if he did talk to this feminine that was sweet talking him, he wasn't really like feeling it for real. Yeah. His shallow mindset, I'm getting, is what keeps him in this cycle here with these different women. I'm getting, it's his shallow mindset, man. And then when they walk away, he don't like that, so he try to destroy their life type of thing, man. Okay, mind games. Yeah, this man play a lot of mind games, man. Yes, I can't make this up. Okay, we got travel, shocked, and acts of service. All right, so we got travel here. I'm getting that. Okay, shocked. And then we got extra service. All right, so I'm going to leave it there for now. All right, so this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that. This divine feminine who had walked away from him, she could have been doing a lot of traveling here. A lot of like moving back and forth. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm getting that she could have been seeing things like in her travels. She could have been noticing something about this about this womanizer here. Yeah, this divine feminine, she started noticing something about this womanizer here in her travels. She started catching on to something here. Okay, she became very shocked. Okay, yeah, she was traveling here, or she could have seen somebody travel. Okay, and she could have seen something that happened in her travels that shocked her. Okay, I'm getting it was in regards to this womanizer here. Yeah, I'm getting she saw this I'm getting this womanizer here. I'm getting he was doing something here. She noticed in her travels. She spotted something out in her travels, okay, with this womanizer here that shocked her. Okay, I'm getting she saw him doing something for somebody. She caught on that he was doing something for someone. Extra service. She caught on that it was something that he was doing for somebody here. Okay, yeah, I'm getting that it shocked her. Okay, yeah, he was doing something for a Jezebel. Yeah, he was doing something for a Jezebel. She started traveling. I'm getting she started to like do her own research here. With this traveling, she started moving around. Okay, yeah. And she seen something. She saw him doing something, and she caught on, and he was doing something for a Jezebel here. Yeah, he was doing some type of extra service, and I'm getting that this really made her be very standoffish with this masculine here at this point. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Why we got pimp upside down? We got pimp upside down, alright? This man thought he was a pimp and wasn't. Ooh, look at that. Warning. Warning. I'm getting that. He had a big, after this feminine saw, after this feminine figured something out in her travels here, and she became shocked at what she saw him doing some type of extra service for this Jezebel energy. It was a big warning on his forehead. He had a big warning sign on his forehead. He became a whole warning symbol, a whole caution symbol here. Yeah, she started looking at him like a red flag for real. Yeah. Yeah, with this pimp in reverse, it was like this man thought he was going to be doing these extra service for this Jezebel and still playing her. I'm getting it. When she found out whatever she found out and became shocked, it was as if she was like, dang, this guy really thought he was about to pimp me out or something. Like, that's what he really thought he was about to do, right? Like, that's not happening, okay? I'm really not ever going back to this man, right? And then it's like, too, I'm getting... She could have very well went to this man and said something to him about whatever it was she found out or picked up on, right? But she decided not to, okay? She decided not to confront the issue here. Yeah, she decided to just, yeah, she was very comfortable. I'm getting uncomfortable. Yeah, she was very uncomfortable about going to him, okay? Yeah. Yeah, she decided to not bend over backwards or not, you know what I mean, go through all these hoops and loops, okay, of trying to like confront the issue, because she knew this man is going to be oblivious to whatever she's saying because of the way he act anyway. He act oblivious, like he don't know what's going on. He act like he don't see what's going on. He act like he don't know what you're talking about, type of thing. She knew she was going to have to do acrobatics, okay, just to like get through and figure out what was going on and probably still not getting nowhere. Okay, yeah, so she decided not to go that route. She decided to just back off from him. Yeah, and keep her distance. This man was trying to be a player here. Okay, yeah, and she was like, you ain't about to play me. Yeah, she stopped giving this man any type of physical touch, attention. She stopped touching this man. She stopped putting her sacred hands on this man, on this filthy man, yes. Yeah, she detached from him. Souls intertwined in reverse. She detached from him. He became ugly to her. He started to look ugly from the inside out to her, okay? The nature of his eternal life force, I'm getting, became demonic here. Okay, yeah. I'm getting, she started to see him as a demonic entity. Like he had an entity attachment to him that wasn't, okay, that wasn't beneficial at all, okay? Yeah. Yeah, this wasn't heaven sent. She realized this wasn't heaven sent. This man was sent from the pits of hell is given. Okay, yeah. This man is an energy vampire here. She started seeing how he was an energy vampire. And how it was her sexual energy, okay, that was healing him, that he wanted. He wanted this sexual healing energy from her, man. Yeah. But I'm getting, she refused to allow this man to attack her. She like, you're not going to attack me. Okay, I'm staying away from you. Yeah. He was having secret meetings with this Jezebel here. He was having secret meetings with this Jezebel. Or he could have been having secret meetings with other people. But I'm getting it was a Jezebel he was having secret meetings with. Okay? Yeah. This man, I'm getting that this Jezebel, whoever he was having these secret meetings with, was a compulsive or impulsive liar here. Yeah. Yup. And he took the bait. This Jezebel threw bait at him and he took it. She was lying to him though. And he took it. He took the bait. Yeah, I'm getting, he was very happy about this. about taking this bait and about going against this feminine here. I'm getting this Jezebel could have been lying to him about this feminine here, and he was happy to take this bait to go against this feminine here. Yeah, he started losing sleep after this. Yeah, because this person that he took the bait from, he thought this was his soulmate. He thought this was his soulmate, but it turned out this is his twin flame. This was somebody there that was his twin flame that didn't even like him, that was only partnering with him to get him to go against his divine feminine that he was so happily to go against, okay, with this Jezebel energy. Okay, he was so happy to do this. He was so happy to do it. But a twin flame is there to teach you something, to make you whole again. It was as if either this Jezebel energy, that's the compulsive, impulsive liar, was the twin flame, or this divine feminine was the twin flame. Okay, and I'm getting that he was in denial about this divine feminine being his twin flame. Okay, yeah, this divine feminine was his twin flame, because that's why he was losing sleep after he took this bait. Yeah, after he took this bait and became very happy about this. Yeah, to partner with this Jezebel here, that made him happy, right? He started losing sleep immediately because this was his twin flame and he was going against his twin flame. He started to deny the reality of the situation. Yeah, like even more. He became more delusional. Okay? He started to really lose his values and morals about himself. Yes. He had got caught up. He got caught up here. Okay, but it would be like this, right? He got caught up here, but I'm getting he didn't want this to be seen that he got caught up in this stuff. He didn't want this to be out that he got caught up, man. Yeah, man. Something about an anniversary here. Okay, I'm getting that he could have been married before and it was like some type of anniversary day, okay, of somebody that he could have been married with before or something. Okay, I'm getting a... No, what am I getting? Okay, so what I just got was this. This is what I just got. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie. This may sound so far-fetched, right? Alright, this might sound so far-fetched, but listen, I'm just getting with this anniversary in reverse, right? I'm getting whatever bait, right? Whatever bait this Jezebel threw at him, it was in regards to marrying someone. And the someone that I'm getting at, it was in regards to, was this divine feminine. This liar, Jezebel, could have came to him with some bait saying, hey, get into a false marriage with this divine feminine. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I got. Because right after this was uninvited guests here. Uninvited guests here. Yeah, man. It's like this anniversary in reverse, right? I don't know why I'm getting it. They was married. It's like they got into a marriage or something with this divine feminine, try to keep yourself connected to this divine feminine on a low here or something. I don't know what this bait was that this Jezebel energy had threw at him and he took, but it had something involving marriage here. Okay? Yeah. I'm getting whatever they did, it marked the day of an anniversary. It marked the day of like the very first day that something in regards to like either a wedding, okay? It could have been a wedding, y'all. I'm just thinking a wedding because anniversary. It could have been anything though. It didn't have to necessarily be a wedding here. Okay, now I'm thinking about it. Could have been anything. Hold on. Where you brother? Okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, so the first thought I got was a marriage, okay? And I'm getting that whatever they did, it marked the day of some type of like wedding or something that happened. I'm getting, alright, let's not be so far-fetched into the wedding aspect. Let's just say that this marked the day of, you got your boyfriend? Here, get my key out of this bag here. I never unlocked the doors when I came back in. I'm sorry. Yeah. Here you go. He better not have been spending no money on my car maybe because he got my freaking car and I didn't even know from yesterday. Because he wanted to go back to the store for me. Alright, so look, let's just say that this marked the day when he took the bait, right? That marked the day of their anniversary together, of when they united here. Yeah. I'm getting this was a toxic karmic situation though. But I'm getting to, the bait could have been to marry this divine feminine without her knowledge here, because we have uninvited guests here. We have uninvited guests here in reverse. So it was like this, unbeknownst to this divine feminine, they could have gotten together, okay? And this divine feminine didn't know that they had merged together, okay, on this particular day to do this against her, or something, to do something against her here. Let's make a fake anniversary day. Let's make a fake wedding, or let's get together, or something. It's something like that, man. And it's like this undivided guest in reverse is like, this is unbeknownst to her that we're doing this with each other. Okay, this was somebody that came in, that was a Jezebel lie, that came in with some type of lie here, and he took the bait here. This was an uninvited guest. This was somebody that got into this energy with this man here, okay, to go against this divine feminine. I'm getting this divine masculine could already had his feelings, like I'm showing you, towards this divine feminine. But once he met this once he met this compulsive liar, Jezebel, it was like, oh, I found a feminine that want to take her down just as much as I do. This is crazy, right? Yeah. And it was like they didn't want this to be seen. They didn't want this to be seen. I'm getting, they just didn't want people to know that they had joined forces and started to they got together here. They had marked the first day of them meeting each other. Okay, yeah, I'm getting that's what this is. And they just didn't want nobody to know. Okay, I'm not gonna go too deep in with the mudding thing, all right? Because that's what I had. That's what I heard. Okay. Then we have nurturing. I'm starting to see. I'm thinking that this man, I'm getting that he started to see that this Jezebel energy he got with wasn't as nurturing. Okay, I'm getting this. She was very neglectful here. Okay, could have been very abusive here. Yeah, neglectful. I'm getting neglectful and abusive here. Yeah, I'm getting he started to see this Jezebel in such a way that he didn't really like. Okay, because he had already had a taste of this divine feminine. Okay, he is like he only got with this Jezebel energy, this liar, to go against this divine feminine, but she could never amount to this divine feminine here. Yeah, so it was like